This is the bed that I had the tomatoes in. As you can see, there have been some changes. The tomato plants that were originally there just had expired. They were showing signs of just being done and tired, and all of the temperatures here in Florida were reaching 90s and 100. I think we had a heat index of 110 sometime last week also, so they were just past their prime. I decided to go ahead and pull them all. I did cut them back at first, but they weren't recovering. I didn't see any signs of them getting better, so I just decided to go ahead and pull them. What I did instead is there was a sale going on, so I went ahead and picked up 2 heirloom tomatoes, thinking that I would be able to save the seeds from the heirloom tomatoes in order to continue growing those particular ones if they should do really well in the yard. So I still have this chocolate sprinkle, and that is this tomato right there. This plant was the only one that really did well here, but it is a hybrid, so I don't believe I could save the seeds from that tomato and try and grow an identical plant. So we'll see what happens. I'm not sure. What are your thoughts? I went ahead and I got the Black Prince, and then I also got the Cherokee Purple. And so went ahead and planted them in the ground, and what I did, how I plant my tomatoes, is I take an egg and I plant it just underneath where I'm going to set my tomatoes on top of, and I crack that egg, and then I go ahead and I plant my tomatoes right on top of that egg. I have found that it really gives the plant nutrients a great boost, and they seem to really do a lot better than any of the tomatoes I have planted without breaking that egg. So if you come over here, you'll notice this is the bell peppers and the cayenne peppers. And I don't know if you can see or not, but these are doing so well. These are just a sweet green bell pepper. So there's several right there. And I have several of the cayenne peppers growing. I've got a little red one right there. But as you can see, there's so many flowers. I know it's really hard to see them with all of this green. It's kind of hard to see the tree through the forest, right? But these are doing really well. So this is definitely one that I could plant again and know that I'm going to get some good produce out of it. This is another of those bell peppers. There's one there. There's a nice big one in the back. I believe there's a couple more over on that side. So these seem to be doing really well too. This is a lettuce. I don't remember the variety of this lettuce, but we have gotten so much lettuce from just these 3 plants, and I can't keep up with them. As you can see, this one in particular has bolted. I don't know if the leaves are going to taste the same, but look at all of that dew that's on there from this morning. It's just so pretty. So what we do is we take the lower leaves from the bottom and then just work our way up. And as you can see, I can't keep up with them. They're producing so well, and they're producing so much lettuce that I can't eat it all. But isn't it beautiful? happened to be passing this box right here that has all of the cayenne peppers and the sweet bell peppers, and there was a huge pepper right down here. I don't know if you can even see where it was, but it was really large, and I was just about ready to pick it. I wanted to leave it on there for a little while longer because it had started turning red, and I wanted to see if the green bell peppers turn into be red bell peppers. But she picked it, and at first I was kind of distraught. I was, you know, telling her, no, it's still growing, you can't pick it yet. But I happened to look back after I wiped away the tears, and she was licking this pepper, and I thought to myself, you know, go ahead, try it, eat it, bite it, go ahead, you already picked it, let's just go ahead and eat it. So she took this big crunch bite, and the crunch was so loud it kind of startled me. It was so crisp, it was so it was perfect. And she ended up eating this entire pepper. So, you know, this just goes to show you, you never know who you're going to inspire, what is going to inspire you. I mean, my daughter just ate a fresh pepper right off of the plant. It hadn't been sitting in some store, some supermarket for who knows how many weeks. And she loved it. She enjoyed it. She's probably going to come back here, unfortunately, and she's going to look for all of the other bell peppers that she can pick off and eat. But, you know, we'll tackle that when it comes. But that's my point. Had I not started, I wouldn't have had that story to share with you. She may not have a love for vegetables when she grows up, but at least I know she's had a couple. She's really enjoyed eating all of the tomatoes. And if I didn't start, I wouldn't have had what I have now. I wouldn't have had these beautiful flowers that I was able to pick and give to somebody who had gotten some really bad news. You know, we wouldn't have had the delicious pineapple that we had a couple of weeks ago that was just mind-blowingly sweet. I can't even describe what a difference things taste from your own garden. So just start. I mean, if I hadn't started, this whole area would have just been wasted space. It would have just contained grass. That's it. That's all I would have had. I wouldn't have had the lettuce for my salads. I wouldn't have had the sweet bell peppers that we have had. My friend wouldn't have had any of these, from what she tells me, extremely delicious hot cayenne peppers. I wouldn't have had all of the tomatoes that my daughter has had so much enthusiasm running after and searching for. Just start. I wouldn't have had all of these delicious bananas that we've made pancakes and smoothies and straight from the plant. In the video with just a quick update. This is the front lettuce bed that I went ahead and created earlier on in the video. As you can see, the lettuces seem to be doing pretty well, and that is Italian oregano in the middle. I also went ahead and planted a couple of garlic, and as you can see over there in the corner, I've got one coming up, so that's really exciting. Hopefully this no-dig method of Charles Downing is going to be really good for my space, and also helping me not needing to have so much maintenance. So there you go. We have some lettuces that we're going to be able to pick and choose, and we'll see you again for another worthwhile moment.